masturbation and why you should do it with your partner. As you know, I have always been a huge advocate and fan of self-pleasure. I don't know if it's because I just really love myself. I don't know if it's because I really like being in control. I think it's a combination of both. But I actually think that I've been on a journey of like seeing myself and turning myself on by myself when I'm self-pleasuring, right? Because that's like a whole part of the experience, and it's like creating intimacy within yourself. So with a partner, I've had, I want to say, intentionally one partner that I've actually mutually masturbated with several different times. And I'm not gonna, I guess, give too much information, because if I do, you'll know exactly who they are. But, well, I guess by saying that, you probably know who they are. I don't care. But yeah, so I did it with a partner, and we, the problem though, I did it with my ex-boyfriend. Like, you know, we're being transparent. The problem was that we were so toxic that usually the reasons why we were mutually masturbating was because I don't even know. Like, there were times in my relationship where I just felt like my boyfriend thought I was disgusting, and probably vice versa, to be honest with you. And we probably did at some point think that we were both disgusting. Like, I don't really know. I blocked a lot of that stuff out. But with all that being said, thank God I'm in therapy. I do wish that I could practice mutual masturbation with a partner. And the reason why I think it is so sexy to do when the intention behind it is a positive one is because you are literally watching this private act, this thing that normally happens in private with this person by themselves. You are getting like a front seat view of this happening. You are watching this person turn themselves on, and in turn turn you on, and vice versa. So I think that's really one of my favorite parts. So even, I'll be honest with you, in a lot of the sex that I have with my ex-boyfriend, I would kind of have to go to a different place in my head, and I would fantasize a lot and think about a lot of different things as the sex was happening. So with that being said, I felt like it was no problem for me to kind of get turned on by him turning himself on. Even if we weren't on the same page in that moment, it was just something about him finally being vulnerable that I think turned me on, because there was like a lack of vulnerability in our relationship at times on his behalf. I was freaking too vulnerable. So yeah, I really though, and this video actually brought to my attention. I didn't even realize that I hadn't done it with any of their partners. And this makes sense because I do feel like, you know, this is not something, let me make sure my nose ring is in. Okay. This is not something that you just do with like a random one night stand. Like you can, that's fine, you know. Doing it with a sneaky link can also be cool if you guys have like a relationship or a friendship or like a friends with benefits. Is there a difference between sneaky link and friends with benefits? Can somebody let me know? But yeah, I think that as long as you just have a good relationship with that person and really feel like you can be vulnerable with that person, that's when mutual masturbation is really amazing. It's also amazing if you are not sexually active with your partner at the time, because you can both turn each other on, get yourself off, but also not have to worry about STDs, and you don't have to worry about just anything that people are normally super self-conscious about. Like, I know some people might have a problem with like, I'll just be honest with you, back in the day, like when I was in a bad freaking relationship and my pH balance was off, I wasn't smelling fresh down there. I'm just gonna be honest, like, this is a girl thing. No girl lives her entire life with her vagina smelling like daisies and fruits. So, but I'm like, mine didn't smell good at a point because I was so stressed. And I had a lot going on down there. He was cheating on me, so that wasn't helpful with like my sexual chemistry. And you just never know, like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, that was the thing that I was self-conscious about. So being able to mutually masturbate, you don't have to worry about that stuff. Nobody's in between your legs or whatever the case may be. But anyways, I say all this to say that mutual masturbation is so sexy. You should try it with your partner. And I want to make another video after this talking about ways and exploring ways that we can really have these conversations with our partners and ask them for what they want, ask them to try new things, and how to go about that without feeling like you're a creep or whatever judgment we add on to that. So yeah, I definitely feel like if you want to build a bond, a closer bond with your partner, one more perk is that I think that it also teaches your partner what you like. If I have my vibrator on my clitoris the whole time, you take that as a sign that you need to focus more on my clit, like when we're doing stuff together, you know? If I'm watching him jerk himself off, okay, I like that two-hand combo you got going on. I get to figure out what he likes and what gets him off too. So that's really cool to me. And if it's a same-sex partner, I did not do this with my same-sex partner, but if I did, I would have got myself myself pregnant, I'm gonna be honest with you, because it would have been amazing. I guess I actually kind of did do it with my same-sex partner with toys, but we were mutually doing it, so I feel like I was still trying to also get off, and it was a bad night. I'll tell you about that another time. So yeah, but with the female partner, it's even better, because you know how they feel in that moment. Like, it's hard for me to relate to guys sometimes, because I don't really know what a penis feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the exact sensation. I don't know what ejaculation feels like, because I don't think it feels the same for the both of us, you know? So with the female, I know what you feel. So it's even better. Like, that would probably be my number one way of wanting to practice intimacy with another woman. But also, I just love women, so it's a different story. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that this is educational. I love y'all so much, and ask your partner to try out something new, and if you do, make sure it's mutual masturbation, because it is so sexy. And I'll answer some questions as well. Feel free to ask them. And yeah, I love y'all so much. Don't forget to give yourself a hug, and also don't forget to be kind to animals and be kind to yourself. I love you.